Hello my friends, welcome to part 5 of the Barter series, and we're not going to waste any time. We're going to dive right into mechanic loyalty level 1. So first things first, the MP133 plastic 4 stock, which you will need for Gunsmith part 1. This is a very early game item obviously, which you'll need for Gunsmith part 1. Like I said, you can find these hard drives in any PC, so this one's very good. Also this ammunition case, you won't unlock ammunition case until mechanic loyalty level 2. So if you, for some reason, at loyalty level 1, you have a ton of ammo, this is a good barter, and you still save money even if you compare it to loyalty level 2. So this one's very good. Also, you gotta make sure the prices are not that high on these because they can spike as well. So right now, this is about equal to what the market price is for the ammunition case from mechanic. But if you can snipe these parts for a little lower, then yeah, you're gonna save yourself a couple of bucks. Next up is the Magpul M-Lock 2.5 inch rail and the 4.1 inch rail. You'll need these to attach a flashlight onto your gun and to attach a grip on your gun, so you can get yourself a lower recoil gun and have a tactical device on it, which is also very important. Next up is the X5 MP5 50 rounder. This one you'll need for Gunsmith Part 3. Fuel conditioners, you know, you can find these in stashes and stuff, but it's also available on Flea Market. Obviously early game it's gonna be a little more expensive than 43k that it is right now. But if you find yourself a fuel conditioner, obviously you'll need fuel conditioners for tasks, other tasks as well. But just know that this barter is here if you're stuck in Gunsmith Part 3. And obviously the toolkit here. These parts are all over the world of Tarkov. You know, toolboxes, stashes, loose loot, everything. You'll need the tool set for farming part 1 and other various crafting items for crafting in your hideout. So I believe you needed 2 of these for the task, which you will lose after you use it. So at loyalty level 2 we have the first item is the hybrid 46 suppressor. Now this suppressor is fairly expensive. This goes from 60,000 up to 80,000 depending on the time of day. And if you look at the barter here, I just had it on my screen, you can get this for like 36k. It goes up to 40k sometimes, but still, even 40k for this, when this price is like 86k, like you're gonna save yourself over 40,000 rubles, which is absolutely fucking massive. So next up is the M14 Ultimac M8 forward optic mount. You'll need this one for Gunsmith Part 15. Keep this one in mind as well when you're doing the Gunsmith task line. This one goes for 75,000 here, as you can see, and it only costs you 3 PCBs, which you can snipe these for 10k a day, sometimes, or 10k a piece. Sometimes during the day it'll go up to like 16,000. So, but overall I would say go through these. Like even this thing you'll need for Gunsmith at some point. So I can't remember the exact Gunsmith part, but I believe you need this, and for 2 CPU fans, even if you want to build a gun, you know, like these, I will invite you to explore these because you'll really you'll find a lot of cool things in barters here. But we're gonna move on, and next thing is the P90 here. So for 3 of these GP coins, and let's say the GP coin is like 30k, well usually it hovers around 30,000. 6 of these is 180k, right? The base gun itself, base P90 is like 75k. Oh, it's okay, 70k right now. But if you put all these attachments together, the suppressor, for example, the like I said, suppressor, the mag is like 20k, and the 10-inch barrel is like 25,000, I believe. This holographic sight is like 30,000. So if you put all this together, it's gonna cost you a lot of money, especially like early wipe. So when you have level 2 loyalty and you have these GP coins, like this Pro 90, or sorry, this P90 is gonna be super valuable, and you're gonna get really decent recoil on this, and you're absolutely gonna shred. And the suppressor itself is like 55k here, like you can see. So if you add all these attachments together, you're probably gonna save money, or very least you're gonna break even. So this one is very good to keep in mind. Next up is the MK16 Contract Wars here. This one is same as P90, like absolute steal for 5 GP coins. Unfortunately for this one, you do need to complete the Energy Crisis task, so keep that in mind. But it has lots of parts on it. Like you can see the hammer sight with the delta point on it as well. And overall, the recoil isn't the greatest, but for level 2 barter, this thing is gonna be absolute gold mine if you can scoop few of these up. All right, and we are moving on to level 3. Here is the Annihilator Flash Hider. This one you'll need for Gunsmith Part 13. You're gonna save yourself like 20,000 because this goes for like 40. Ooh, it's actually gone down a little bit. When I checked before the video, it was like 44,000, but right now it's 30k. But still, you're gonna save yourself 10k at least with the barter because it's like 22k, and you're gonna need it for Gunsmith anyway. So definitely keep this one in mind and save yourself a couple of rubles and get the Gunsmith Part 13 done. Also, gonna go back to level 2 real quick. This weapons case, barter is not worth it. Just if you find bitcoins, sell them, and when you get to level 3 here, weapon case, this one is gonna cost you like, I can't scroll down, 1 second. This one's probably gonna cost you like 800k, 900k. I wouldn't say it's gonna go to a mil. I haven't paid like 900k even for a single weapons case here. But if you look at the Bitcoin price at Therapist right now, this barter is gonna cost you like 1.3 mil, 1.2, 1.3 mil, depending on the price, obviously. So if you're gonna do a weapons case and you have level 3 already unlocked, definitely go for this one. Obviously, it's no shame to go for the other one as well if it's early wipe or you're early stage in the game, you don't have level 3 and you're running out of stash space. Definitely just go for the other one. Also, we have the MP5 50 rounder here again, the same one as before. We need it for Gunsmith Part 3. Also the M1A SASS or SAS for 18 of the Winston cigarettes. You'll be the judge if this is worth it. I'm gonna say it's worth it. Level 3. The M1A. Obviously, everything always depends on the prices of certain items, but the M1A by itself is 55,000, you'd say, and then all the parts here, the magazine, obviously, it's gonna add up. You know, prices fluctuate. The Winston cigarettes, they can go up and down. So this one is do the calculations, see if you like it. It's good to keep in mind. Also, this TX15, this thing I would say is an absolute piece of gold here, like early game, especially for 2 GP coins that you'll find in safes and stuff. That's like 60k, like on average. Like they said 65, and then 2 of these, so 65k plus 85k, right? It's like 150k for a gun that, if I can get here, for a gun that goes for like 80 to 100,000. Obviously, you're gonna get 100 out of 100, so 100,000 for the gun itself, and then it has all these fucking parts on it. Excuse my language, by the way. I don't know what's happening. All these parts, you know, the suppressor and the recoil is very, very decent. So this one is a good one to keep in mind. Also, if you like labs, I personally don't barter for labs access cards, but this one is definitely one to keep in mind if you do want to go labs and you don't have Therapist level 4 yet. So this one's good to keep in mind if you can get your hand on 10 epoxies and 6 keg tapes. We're gonna move on to level 4 here and finish it off real quick. First thing is the Fleur. This one is gonna be 2 of these, let's say 100,000. Just want to get the price here. 100,000 plus 2 of the 180k, and the last 3 items. So for around 420,000, you get yourself a Fleur that otherwise costs around 670k. So this one's a big one. Note that this one doesn't count towards the test drive, I believe, because you need the Reaper. So if you need a Reaper, this is the barter here. What else do we have here? Oh, these 50 rounders. The SA58 one I never use because I don't play SA58. I'm sure you can use it for other guns, but this one, the X14 one, you can get this one and use it for M1As. So if you barter this here, you can come here to level 4 and barter this and get yourself a 50 rounder and absolutely smash people. And we're gonna end it with the Labs access card for 10 GP coins. Obviously, 10 of these for 30,000, you're gonna pay 300k. It's kind of expensive. I don't do it. Like I said, I don't barter for key cards. I have a ton here. I just buy them every time they Therapist resets. But if you want to go labs, early wipe, you're gonna have a level 4 mechanic. If you need to go labs and you need a card, this is where you get it from. All right, my friends, thank you so much for watching. I hope you found something useful here. I would appreciate it if you would drop a sub, maybe leave a like, and if I left anything out or if I forgot anything, if I missed anything, just leave it in the comments. If it's very important, I'll pin it. Thank you again, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.